Okay, so EAFC 24, FC 24, let's not take the piss here, we're still calling it FIFA 24, all the brand new features, the launch trailers anyway, has been released, and we have got the good news about what is happening this FIFA. And because you guys trust me to be the most honest person in the scene about what I think is actually going to be taken seriously in these FIFAs, and if you guys know me for the longest of times, I try my best to give you guys the most honest opinion from this. I'm not an EA game changer, and I don't get paid or rely on any sort of trips out to Germany to cover my own arse. So let's just get into the brand new features of this brand new era of FIFA. It's still FIFA, and it is still the same game. Please feel free, be my guest, and tell me down below your thoughts on the new FIFA or EAFC or whatever you want to call it. God damn it, it's so goddamn confusing. Tell me your thoughts down below, smash a like and subscribe, all the good stuff as well. And also Vizeh Designs, 50% discount as well. Use code YouTube, link down below. So let's start off with the most buzzword brand new feature that they've ever had in their entire life, and it is Hypermotion V technology. Knows, I don't care. Like, literally, they could just say anything, and for me, it can still look like the same game as last year. The one thing that I can give EA credit for is that presentation wise, graphics wise, it's a beautiful game. I've never complained about the game not looking realistic. For career mode, I'm sure it's a fantastic experience, especially if you're a younger person. It must be really cool, and it is really cool, so I will always give them that credit. It is a nice looking game. However, this Hypermotion V using all these buzzwords, I just think is just nonsense, and they can play the same clip from FIFA 23 and put it onto this new presentation, and you'd think it's something different when it's actually not. So basically, to make it much more understandable for stupid people like me and you, that, you know, we don't need to be told all this jargon which basically means nothing. Basically, the new Hypermotion V is that they add a few more animations which makes it feel a lot more realistic and therefore more slower. That's pretty much it, and you won't really notice that much of a difference. They also go into things like play styles, which for me, I still don't care about. Like, I don't think it will make the game that much more different to any other FIFA, and it's just another buzzword to make it seem more different. That's pretty much the bottom line of it. It's just to make it seem like it's more special than it actually is. I'm sure there's something going on there, but really, is it that much of a difference? No. Frostbite engine, of course, ever since Frostbite has been a thing, FIFA's gone downhill, so that's still here to stay. Ultimate Team, so the main things for FUT is evolutions and women's football. So women's football, it's not a feature because it's already been in the game since FIFA 16 and people still didn't play it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna blow smoke up people's arses. People are gonna, you know, have a go or, you know, say that, oh wow, well, why is it women's football in FUT? It's so unrealistic. Like, mate, I'm doing flip-flops with George Best that's been dead for over 2 decades. I don't think I'm really here to talk to you about realism. The best centre mid in FIFA for the last 5 years is Renato Sanchez, and I can't even tell you which team he plays for anymore because no one cares. No one plays FIFA for realism. And women's football in FUT, I'll be honest, I still don't care because I'm still not going to use them because I'm not going to play FIFA in the goddamn first place. But if I did, I still probably wouldn't use them. But hey, if you're a woman and you've played a game and you want to go play with, you know, a female footballer, then that's great. I don't think that's a feature that should really be loaded and be used as a selling point, because technically it's already in the game and it has been for the last 7-8 years. Evolutions, this is something that I've got to give some credit for, something that I've actually been saying that I wanted for the longest of times, to have a player in a team that you can actually upgrade by playing with dynamically. I think that's cool, I think that's great, and fair play for them for eventually, over this period of how many years, doing something that we've been asking for the entire time. This is something cool for someone like me that supports Burnley, and we don't really have a team which I can go into FUT with and really do well. This is something cool that if you want to rank up those, you know, players, silver cards, bronze cards, you know, whatever it is, I think it's just silver, but could be bronze, you know, if you can actually improve them to actually be more usable players, and I think that's great. And I think it's really cool if you support a club from, you know, a lower level club, and I think that is something worthwhile. So fair play to them on that. However, I do want a caveat saying that I do hope that this is not limited, that you can just use any player, and I hope that this is something that you are not held back with. Like, it would suck if they have this as like their main feature. However, it says that you can only do it in a limited time period on objectives, only using certain types of cards. that would be frustrating and it would not surprise me. So, however, personally, if you were asking me about what I would do to improve FIFA Ultimate Team and what I think would make it much more worthwhile, I would say personally that I would change FUT Champions completely and get it back to the system that it used to be. I think the 30 game system with the Elite system was the best one. The way that it is now is stupid. Completely stupid and completely ruins the actual intensity of FUT Champions, making it way too easy to get rewards, and when you do get it, it makes it much less worthwhile. And I think that is the problem with people not really caring about FUT as much, because it is simply way too easy to get an insane team. So then once you get that insane team, I don't think that progression, that feedback loop, that you are actually improving your team step by step, time by, over time, I just don't feel like you're being given that anymore, and it's just given to you on a plate if you want it or not. So I really do hope to see that be changed. Of course, it won't be, because they would have said something by now, but I may be surprised. I may be given some hope. I just want FUT to really mean something again. I want to get a good team, and I want to feel like I actually am making an achievement by getting a good team, not just simply by just being gifted easy SBCs all the time. We've got to a stage that when you pack an insane player that you don't care anymore, because you simply just see it as fodder to put into an SBC. For me, I think that is stupid, because if every single player is like that, other than a select, minute, impossible, reachable few, then what are you really aiming for? Not much. So, yeah, I would love to play FUT Champions and actually have it be competitive and actually intense, because I think that is the best part of it. And without that, you are kind of just an autopilot, not playing for anything really of any importance. But hey, maybe that's just me. But if I could change one thing, it would be that. Player and manager career, so career mode. So what has changed? From what we've seen here, player career mode is literally just you got a player agent, so that's basically nothing, and a reinvented personality system. It still means nothing, so player career mode will be the same. Saying that, they actually did put in a good amount of stuff for player last year, so at least there's some sort of progress, so I don't expect too much this year. Manager career mode, I was hoping that, career mode, let's actually get some improvements here. And it says, according to the EA website, it says, lead your club to glory with more control over your tactics, coaches to help you implement your vision and new training features. So, I hope that means that we actually have staff in the game. That'd be really cool, because that's something that is basic for any football club, to have actual staff that makes a difference. So if that is the case, then happy days. I still got to wait on that, and I doubt it's anything important. But if they actually have actual detailed training regimes, that you actually have staff that makes a difference on a star rating, which actually improves your players and it makes a difference on how well or how bad they come, then that would be really cool. Clubs, yeah, the thing that they pretend to ignore for the entire time. Basically, nothing's really changed. The main thing that they have got is actual crossplay into clubs, apparently, so thank God for that. And honestly, that is really all that I can tell from this time being. As I said before, don't fall for this. People saying that, now that there's no FIFA, now EA can have full free will to do what they want. They won't. They'll just do what they've always done, which is make money, and they make a lot of money, and they will not change that. So for me, as far as I'm concerned, nothing will really change. If you are waiting for something big, dramatic to happen with FIFA, and I can't see it happening with this new change, unfortunately. For me personally, for career mode, I'm sure that it's great and all for the presentation. In terms of actual features, it's looking like not much really change. I was expecting online career mode to actually show up this year, but it looks like that would not be the case, which is a massive shame. And for me, the kind of all-round features, the actual features in the game, looks like it will be very much limited, if not non-existent, in terms of actual changes to your gaming experience that you have already on FIFA 23. So, and yeah, that's really it that I can see that's actually new to the game. The one thing that I can give EA is that they are absolutely amazing at promoting their game. The marketing is fantastic. They've got all these shiny new trailers, and they've got the music that hits you to your feels, and it's really cool that they've done that, to be fair. So fair play to them. They're very smart with that. But I just can't see this being any different to what we already have now, for the most part. So yeah, that's literally it. I just wanted to talk about this. Give me your thoughts down below. I guess I'll do a sort of full-on review when it's out, if I get it. I doubt it, but yeah, I'll see you next time. See ya.